Hi guys, and welcome back to the 40-day AAA challenge. The challenge got a little prolonged. I wouldn't say it was exactly 40 days. Today is the 16th of October, so it's around 45, 46 days since we actually started this channel. This challenge. This was the first video that I put out in which I explained exactly what I'm gonna do in these 40 days. So let's just go over through what our initial goals were for these 40 days. So I wanted to make $1,000 within 40 days and investing the least amount of money possible. I was going to post content that would be one video per day. I would do cold calls, LinkedIn DMs, cold emails, and the content that I would post would be about how to build solutions that sell, how to prospect, tutorials, how to get clients, and a lot of other things. And I wouldn't gatekeep. So this is what we wanted to do. And for those of you who might not have seen that video, I am an AI automation specialist, and I wanted to build a habit of making content, reaching out to people, and just selling my services as an AI automation specialist, helping online businesses. So to be specific, I did target a specific niche. I targeted digital marketing agencies, and I reached out to a lot of them. And the final results, I'm definitely going to show you guys. But before that, I think it's important that you guys know the process that we wanted to do, but the process that I ended up doing. So we'll talk about that definitely. Um, for cold calls, I have never done a single cold call before the 1st of September, but I did 200 cold calls. And the way that I reached out to people was through obviously Google Maps, and it was a really bad experience. Reason being, I realized that I'm really bad at sales, so I wasn't as confident in those calls, and it sounded like gibberish coming out from my mouth, whatever I was trying to tell them. So, and it gave me a lot of anxiety, to be very honest. Picking up the phone, talking to a complete stranger, telling them why, this call is worth it. So it gave me a lot of anxiety. And even though I had a database of around 1,000 people that I had targeted to follow up on within these 40 days, but I wasn't able to reach that. The way that I did this was through Skype. I bought a Canadian number and a subscription that would help me reach out to Canadian digital marketing agencies. But I only ended up making 200 calls, and obviously didn't even get a single meeting because I was so bad at it. Yeah, then I also reached out to people via emails. The reason why I started this, I wasn't initially planning to, because I knew I would have to subscribe to a software like Apollo, or any place that would basically help me extract emails of the targeted audience, and that would cost money. And since I wanted not to put in a lot of money. So what I did was I started going on Instagram, and I started DMing e-commerce stores. So initially I started with activewear and streetwear brands. I would DM them on Instagram. I DM'd around 500 e-commerce stores based in the US, the Canada. So I initially started with this, and I realized after I sent out around 100 DMs that 95% of them didn't even see that DM. So that means they're not that active. So where would you find e-commerce stores? You would find them via email. So there are two niches that I initially started to target, but I then shifted completely to digital marketing agencies. I will walk you guys through how exactly I did that. But I was targeting uh, through cold calls, I targeted digital marketing agencies, but through emails and Instagram DMs, I targeted specifically e-commerce businesses. And when I saw that I wasn't getting a good response, I still kept sending DMs, but I realized that they could only be reached out via email. So every time I would DM an e-commerce brand, I would also go to their website on their Instagram page, and obviously they would either have a contact form or their work email. So I would email them through that or reach out to them via contact form, and I would act like I was a customer, and then I would see how long it would take them to reply to that query, and based on that I would pitch my idea of an e-commerce chatbot. This thing completely failed. Reason being, probably because I didn't have the right offer. I think I also um, didn't have the emails of the owners. I would rather have the email of the business, and that is usually operated by customer support agents, actual humans. So when you would pitch something to them, that would actually the product that I had was threatening their job in some cases. So I feel like that's also why they probably wouldn't, uh, you know, move that idea forward to the owner. So that is one thing that I noticed. It could be an assumption, but that is what I thought was happening, because I did reach out to around 500 people. At least one of them should have been interested for, something that is so trending right now. So I think volume would negate that thing. Sending out a proper email campaign with around 200 emails per day. Yeah, so I think volume will definitely help overcome this particular thing, and also having the specific emails of the owners of those e-commerce stores would also help reach out and have more positive responses. I was also posting content every single day on LinkedIn. I was posting YouTube videos as well with detailed processes. The LinkedIn content consisted of mainly, personal content, knowledge-based content, skill-based content, and lead magnets. The lead magnets did really, really well. I got a lot of new connections and a lot of new conversations that were made through the lead magnets. There were no inbound leads in specific because of the content that I was putting out. I wouldn't say that people reach out to me that, oh, I saw your video or I saw your post and that's why I'm reaching out to you. Not a single person was an inbound lead, but does not mean that this went to waste. Um, if you want to watch the videos, you can go to YouTube and type in AI with Uneza, and on LinkedIn I am as Uneza Masood, so definitely go check out my content over there as well. Now comes the juicy part. This is all of the things that I was doing that weren't really working, and I wouldn't say they didn't work for me, so they're not the right things to do. I mean, I only had 40 days and zero money, right? So if you do this the right way, with a more systemized process, I know that every single way out of this would work. So I'm not saying that you shouldn't try all these. You should. You should have a more systemized way of doing these things. But I'm just gonna share now what actually worked for me, and it was LinkedIn. So LinkedIn has been my gold mine. LinkedIn has been the reason. I posted yesterday how this 40-day AAA challenge literally changed my life. Right. So I posted yesterday that this 40-day AAA challenge literally changed my life, and that is all because of LinkedIn. So I was active on LinkedIn even before the 1st of September. I would say that I started being active on LinkedIn since August, but I wasn't posting very actively and I wasn't reaching out to people very actively. I was trying to optimize my profile, and I was taking baby steps. But since I started this challenge, I got more serious on LinkedIn. I properly optimized my profile, sort of came up with the brand color, and even a sorry about that. I am very sick right now. So but I really wanted to show these results to you guys, and I was really excited to share these with you. So I was like, it's all right. I mean, everybody falls sick. So anyways, I optimized my profile, did a little more branding, changed my features section, and I was posting almost every single day. Saturday, Sundays, usually I wouldn't post because I would get really lazy. And yeah, so what I was doing was, the first thing that I did was optimize my profile completely. Uh, you know, Add a form that would help me capture leads. Any lead that was interested in booking an AI audit, I would collect their email, their business details, the possible budget that they are looking forward to investing in AI, and all of those things. And then I would contact them via email and give them a free AI audit. So this thing I added around 10 days ago, and I have collected 3 leads since through this form, which haven't led to any deal or any meeting as of now, but I will keep following up on them, and let's see where these goes. So the next thing that I did was, after optimizing my profile and continuously adding content, I signed up for Sales Navigator. Yeah, so I signed up for Sales Navigator, and as you know, you get the first 30 days for free. So, not a single penny spent over there. And then I would create a lead list, and I would target digital marketing agencies in USA and in Canada. And I would initially, what I did was, I started sending connection requests to all those leads, and then once the ones that accepted my request, I would DM them with a pitch, with a direct pitch. It was quite straightforward, and I even shared the script of that pitch previously in a video. And I would either get no's, or I would either not get a reply at all. And for the ones that I wasn't getting a reply, I would follow up with them after 7 days. And follow ups, to be very honest, are the main deal, literally. Because people don't have time to look at your random pitches. People sometimes get busy. People read half through your text and then, come up with something else. You're not important to them. They don't know who you are. So following up was the main deal. All of the results that I'm going to show you that I have achieved are through follow-ups. It was never the first message that I sent out and the person was like, "Oh wow, thank God you reached out to me. I was just looking for you," and then I booked a call and booked them as a client. No, I had to follow up at least 3 to 4 times without getting a single reply. And the fourth time they would finally reply and would go like, "Okay, you know what? Let's book a meeting," and stuff like that. I have changed this a little bit after following the content of Matt. I don't know how to pronounce his name, but like it's Matt Lakahave, I think. He's a really popular name on LinkedIn, and he helps book the clients through DMs, LinkedIn DMs. And so I follow a lot of his strategies now. What I do now is, after gathering all those leads from Sales Navigator, I first engage with their content for 7 days. Then I send them a request after 7 days, so now they're more familiar with my face, and then I build a connection with them, and then I, smoothly slide in saying, "Oh, I do this if you ever need help with this," and that's how you have a higher chance of booking that person, because you first built familiarity, built trust, and then you reached out to them. So the number one thing that really helped me get the results that I got was follow-ups, and the number two thing that helped me build the credibility was the content. Every person that I was reaching out to, and every person that I securely got a meeting with or moved forward with, complimented my content, even though it wasn't like the greatest content on earth, right? It's a very boring video with almost no music, no SFX, no effects, nothing at all, not even showing my complete face clearly. But the fact that I was speaking in front of the camera, just talking about what I do, really helped me build that credibility that ultimately helped me book these calls. So let's finally talk about the results. You understood the process that I went through. Now, talking about the results, if this is ready to scroll. Okay, let's just go with result. Right. So, before that, let me just show you. Yeah. So I did 200 cold calls, 300 emails, 500 Instagram DMs, and on LinkedIn I reached out to around 200 people via DM. Although I grew very drastically on LinkedIn, I only had like maybe 150 followers in August, and now I have around let me show you guys, around 1049 followers, which is a which is a good deal. I mean, slow, steady progress, right? So this is the reach that I have on LinkedIn, right? So this is the amount of people that we targeted. All of this had no real result, but LinkedIn really did. Um, I got around 19 entrusted leads. These were people that obviously I was reaching out to, I was following up on. Sometimes I had to follow up on them maybe thrice, maybe even four times, and I wouldn't go forward more than four. I wouldn't like follow up on the fifth time. So four was my cap, and these are the people that showed interest when I reached out to them with my pitch. Either these were the ones that I pitched directly to, and all of them were the leads that I found on Sales Navigator. Some of them were digital marketing agencies, some of them were very random businesses. Some people were helped make funnels, some people helped make websites. So a lot of different sort of businesses, um, but mostly online, them having clients and them having an online presence on the internet with a website and stuff like that. So 19 entrusted leads. I booked a call with five of them. That means I actually went on a one-on-one call with five of these 19 leads, and three of them completely ghosted me, which is fine. I mean, it's part of the process. They probably didn't think this was the right thing for them, or maybe their business wasn't in the position to hire someone and pay them. Maybe they just wanted to know what's going on in this field, and then they realized it wasn't the right thing for them. But out of these five, I made a deal with two. Both of these are digital marketing agencies based in Canada, and I'm really, really happy to share this with you guys because, I mean, I don't have a single penny in my bank right now. I mean, none of these results that I'm sharing with you have actually paid me a single dime. But the fact that I gained their trust to a point that they are ready to work with me, and I'm actually building portfolio projects and demo projects for them, which I will first show them, and then they will just tell me how to customize that according to their business, and that's when they're gonna pay me. So I know this is not how it works. I should be taking probably an advanced pay to actually start that project, but that is one thing I learned. I mean, I'm also going to talk about the lessons that I learned through this process, but I'm going to be honest with you guys. Okay, so I made a deal with two of them. One of them has around five clients, one of them has another three to four clients. So will not only be building these automations for their internal processes, but also for their clients. So it's a much better deal. I mean, this opens the gate for much more opportunity and much more money making opportunities again. 11 of these 19 entrusted leads actually moved forward through DMs. That means I didn't exactly have a one-on-one call with them, but because of the content that I had been posting, they had so much trust that they didn't even thought it was important to book a call. They just wanted me to send them a few demos, um, and four out of those 11 are the ones that I can say will be active clients in the next 1 or 2 months. Out of them, two are traveling, and two are waiting for their business to get launched. So they are, revamping their business, and they're launching them in the next 3 to 4 weeks, where they will have a website. Two of them are the ones that I'm talking about that are revamping their business, are actually marketing agencies, and two others, one is an e-commerce store, and one is, I think, a business consultant, you would call them. I'm not really sure, but once I do get those deals to a point that they have actually paid me some amount, I will obviously have a conversation with them, and then I will definitely be showing you guys the sort of processes that I've built for them and how I close them, what are the offers that I gave out to them, all of those things. Once I have consent of all of these clients, and once they are actually paying clients, um, I will definitely be sharing all of that with you guys. So yeah, I mean, the total that we have is 6 prospects that I'm confident are going to be clients maximum by December, November, December, because you know I didn't realize that it was going to take so long for me to keep reaching out to people, keep following up with them, and it's a long process which I obviously wasn't uh, really familiar with. I thought, okay, I'm gonna send them a DM and they're just gonna book a call, and the next week I'll be working with them. So it doesn't actually work like that. Um, First, you need to keep following up with them. They will book a meeting. After the meeting, they'll be like, okay, send us a document with all the details. You'll send the document, then you'll have to follow up maybe twice again. Then they'll reach back. Then they'll book another meeting 10 days later. So it's a very hefty, long process, because obviously these are high ticket clients. These are not clients that I'm charging $200, $300. Especially the digital marketing agencies, I'm charging them quite a hefty amount because I want to work with them as a partner to their clients, as an AI consultant to their company, not only build automations for them but also for their clients. So obviously these things take longer, and I'm saying this obviously now, but I didn't know this before. Anyways, once I'm done with bringing these clients to an actual paying stage, I will obviously be sharing all of those results with you guys. I have no intention of hiding anything. Let me show you the results a little bit. This is my Notion page where I was keeping a track, very rough, very, very rough, but keeping track of the leads that I have, the updates, the lead magnets that I'm giving out, the engagement that I'm having with those people. These are my meetings from September 1st. This is one, this is one, then two in September, then in October we have this one, this one, this one. I have a meeting tomorrow as well, and I was supposed to have another meeting today, but it got rescheduled. I'm not sure when we're gonna schedule that again, but and then we also had these are the bookings that I got through my Calendly page, and then some of them were just direct, like I would just send them a Google Meet link via LinkedIn DM, and then they would directly just hop on a call with me. So yeah, these are my warm leads. You already have seen my LinkedIn, all of my posts. Not very consistent with posting. Within these 45 days, I got 49 subscribers. I uploaded 17 videos. You can check these out over here. And then let's talk about finally the lessons that I learned in these 45 days. I really need to work on sales. So when I was talking about how I made a deal with these guys, but they didn't exactly pay me, but I'm still building projects for them, this is a really huge mistake that I made, because I wasn't really good with sales. I should have asked them for at least like 20% or 30% in advance before actually starting to build those things. But the reason was I was so confident in my product, and I already had like a built, ready to deploy skeleton of the sort of products that I had pitched to them. I just had to make a few changes. There's not a lot of work involved for me in that case. I already had done that work. I just had to change a few things and then give those demos out to them. So I didn't think it was, I think it was still necessary, but that is one thing that I learned, that I'm not really good at sales and convincing people to actually pay me before seeing my work. But I do know once I'm done with those projects and I send it out to them, they're gonna pay me. That's the sort of connection that I built with these people. That's the sort of trust that I have with these people. So I'm confident to say that out of these six, honestly, even if one turns into a paying client, worst case scenario, I still it's still a win for me. And the reason it's a win is because I did not invest a single penny into getting this client. I only had to make content and post it, and I had to reach out to people. This is all stuff that I'm doing on my bed. So I mean, if I'm able to make even $1,000 after all of this in the next month, it's amazing. That it's a great start for me. So I mean, it's a miracle that Yeah, so it's a miracle it's happening. I mean, somebody from a non-technical background coming into a completely different field, a completely new field, has zero idea of how it works, gives around 6 to 8 months, and is able to make money through it. I think it's pretty cool. The lessons, let's talk about the lessons. I need to work on my sales. I need to be a little more confident when I'm convincing these people to buy my service. I need to work on posting content more consistently. um yeah, that is something that I need to work on. My creativity gets a little low every time I'm trying to think of what I should post. I want it to be authentic and I want it to be different. I don't want it to be something that ChatGPT gave out. But yeah, posting consistently is something that I've been struggling with. That's why it should have been 40 videos, but it was actually 17. And it should have been more than the amount of posts that I have on LinkedIn, but it wasn't. I need to improve the quality of content. So, talk about the pain points of my target audience. And now I know things that I didn't know 40 days ago. So, yeah, obviously, I feel like these things will definitely be worked on. I need to create a work life balance. So, when I was starting off this challenge, I went all in on it, and I was making cold calls and emails, and I was doing everything at the same time. And I feel like after 2 weeks, I got so burnt out that my consistency actually got affected. So when I talk about this is something that happened like after the first 2 weeks, because I left everything else. I wasn't doing anything for myself except for going to the gym. But yeah, I think I should include like work-life balance and be resilient, but like also have time to have fun. Then I need to follow proper systems because I vaguely go after things and I don't have a log behind what I'm doing. Now you saw the Notion page that I had. It should be a proper spreadsheet with proper information. Um, the Notion table also didn't include some of the meetings that I booked and didn't work, so I deleted them. I should have kept them there so that I can have an idea of what I'm doing right and what I'm doing wrong. So systems is another thing that I want to work on. Yeah, this is something that I wanted to include. Two things and only two things that helped me actually get these results: posting content, because when my face is out there, people trust me more. People find me credible. I'm literally doing it in front of them. They have no reason to believe this is a scam or this is not up to the mark. They know exactly what my skill set is. They know exactly what I do. They know exactly who I am. So it's much easier for me to reach out to these people. They already are familiar with who I am. So it's much easier for me to sell my services to these people. So video content is crucial. It's crucial. I haven't been posting as much videos, but the 17 videos that I put out gave me these results. So I mean, yeah, 100% I would try to post more content, more video based content actually. So yeah, and the second thing that helped me was obviously follow ups. You cannot just pitch someone and then forget them. You will have to follow up twice, thrice, maybe even four times for them to get back. And obviously, I can't show you the DMs. I really wish I could, because I want to show you what follow ups can do, what the power of follow ups actually is. There were people that I had contacted on the 2nd of September, and I booked a meeting. I'm not even kidding. There was one prospect that I reached out on the 2nd of September, and I booked a call with them yesterday. I had a call with them yesterday, and that is one of the people that I made a deal with, a digital marketing agency that is actually ready to work with me and is actually waiting for the products that I have for them. So yeah, I mean, it's all about consistency. It's all about sticking to what you can do practically every single day, and that is what will take you a long way. So this was the result of the 40-day AAA challenge. I hope you guys enjoyed the process. I will obviously be following all of these habits from now on. Might not be as um, frequent with this. I mean, I now understand that I cannot make videos every day. I just cannot. I can try to make it better with time, but for now I know maybe 2 videos a week is something that I would like to cap on. And but since LinkedIn really helped me get most of my clients, so I will be posting every single day on LinkedIn. Sundays maybe I could slack off, man. I'm human. Cut me some slack. But yeah, I will try to post 7 days a week on LinkedIn, if not 6 days a week, 100%, and 1 to 2 videos every week. And then maybe once I'm in a better habit of making these things, I can start increasing the number. But for now, I think this is the realistic number that I can achieve. So that is something that I will follow. Um, will change my LinkedIn strategy a little bit because I saw that it did work what I was doing, but it could have been better. So I will keep refining that, and I will also obviously share the process and the refined process with you guys. There are a lot of things that I learned through these 45 days, and I'm not gonna lie, this did change my life. I mean, I'm better at communicating my thoughts. I'm better at communicating what I do. I'm better with the camera, and my skills have improved because obviously, when there's one thing learning something, then there's another thing teaching someone how to make that things. That really, really helped me refine my skills. So I think my skill set got better, my communication got better, my sales definitely needs more work, but it did get better. And there's a lot of things that I learned. I know that these things can work, I just need to follow a proper system for that. But for now, I'm not going to do any cold calls or emails or Instagram DMs. I am purely going to focus on LinkedIn and making content on YouTube. And once I feel like this is something that I have created a flow of, I might delegate this task to someone else, and then start using other avenues as well. Since LinkedIn has been working for me, this is how I will be scoring my clients. So yeah, that is pretty much it. I really appreciate the support from all of you guys through these days. I made a lot of new friends. I met a lot of amazing people during these 40 days, and I am really looking forward to continuing this journey in a similar, maybe even a better manner, and share what I do with you guys. I absolutely love sharing these things and these small wins with you guys, and I will also keep you updated on where these 6 prospects are um, as paying clients. And I will see you in the next video. I don't know when that is going to come out. Maybe I'll take a break, maybe I won't. It really depends. But yeah, thank you all for motivating me to complete this challenge, and hope you got something good out of it. I am open for any conversation that you want to have, any questions that you have on LinkedIn. You can reach out to me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.